Okay, now we're going to do scalar multiplication when there is two operations. So notice for this one right here, you've got this 3j multiplying against that two rows by by 3 columns matrix, and then that result you're going to multiply by 2. Now a question would come in, could we, following the orders of ops, remember you take care of everything inside grouping symbols first. So that is probably the most appropriate way to handle this. However, the other thing you need to know, if you have 4 times 5 times 3, well, that's 4 times 15. But because all of this is multiplication, okay, my stylus stopped working. You can multiply it this way because remember, 4 times 5 times 3, the parentheses do not change anything. So what we really could do, so that you're not having to show the matrix 3 times, we could just rewrite it as 2 times 3j times that matrix, which is a 2 by 3. All right, so we're going to do that. I'm going to, and it looks very much like we're breaking the rules, but remember, again, in multiplication, 2 times 4 times 5 means the same thing as the parentheses means multiply. And if you're multiplying, the order doesn't matter. If everything's being multiplied, so the parentheses can kind of just go away. 2 times 3j is 6j. And then we're going to apply, kind of like the distributive, not kind of like, it is the distributive. K plus j, and then down here, 5, and then k minus jk. All right, now we can, remember, if we've got a 2 by 3, and we're doing scalar multiplication, the answer will be a 2 by 3. But these spaces might be longer because you've got expressions up there. So 6j times negative 6k would be negative 36jk. All right, so you're going to do the same thing. This 6j times 1 plus j, do the distributive, so that's 6j times 1 is just 6j, and then 6j times j is 6j squared. Now we've got k plus j, so 6j times k plus j, 6j times k is 6jk plus, let me move this out, 6j times j is 6j squared. Then you go to the bottom row. 6j times 5 is just going to be 30j, and then 6j times k subtract jk, so 6j times k is 6jk. There's a subtract sign. 6j times jk is 6j squared times k. Hope you can read that. That's 6j squared times k. And then finally, 6j times j is just 6 j squared. And that's all there is to this one. So we come over here. This is a bit easier. This is a 2 by 2. So the answer, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply negative 2 times 5, which is negative 10. So I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'll rewrite it down. It'll make it a little bit easier. So now I'll make these really big. Negative 10 times negative 4 is positive 40. And then negative 10 times negative 6z is positive 60z. Negative 10 times 6x is negative 60x. And then negative 10 times z subtract 4. Negative 10 times z is negative 10z. And negative 10 times negative 4 is plus 40. And this is also a 2 by 2. Okay, let's see if there's any that are... Yeah, I think that those should explain things enough. All right, this is scalar multiplication with two operations. The first, and then we multiplied that result to the matrix. All right, that's it for this one.